Hey, I'm Nicholas Prom,
And I'm Chase.
and you're watching Heavy Metal Breakdown. Our latest adventures in the what?
Our exciting adventures in the shit, I forget. That's your thing, dude. Don't be putting me on the spot.
Put you on the spot. Ah! Okay. Our latest adventures in the exciting and kick-ass world of heavy metal. Okay.
Metal.
Okay. Sorry. I thought I could hand that to you. Oh, thought it was going to be a breeze. Okay. Well, wow. Okay.
I
So,
was sober this week, so
yeah. Like, what the hell is
that's
wrong
on
with
me.
you? What's your problem? Okay. So, okay, fine. Um, so why don't we just get into our reviews? What's our new release that we're talking about this time?
This our new release this week is Ceremony. Tell Me Your Dream. Released August 7th, 2026 on Relapse Records. This is Ceremony's seventh full-length studio release. How
Yeah.
about it?
Okay. So yeah. So a little outside the box for us. This is a punk record, okay? But I did regularly have a punk segment on the show before we kind of like
Yeah.
streamlined the format. And so like I don't think there's anything wrong with us doing a punk record here and there. And this I found very enjoyable. There was a great listen. These guys are really all over the place musically. They'll have I went through their discography and I'm like, Jesus, they'll have a record that sounds like Earth Crisis, and then there'll be like one that sounds like Joy Division. Like they're real, so big swings, direction wise. And I think that's cool. Jack Grisham from TSOL famously says, like, you know what's selling out, man? Making the same record every time. Okay, that's selling out. Okay, and like whatever. I don't not like if some people just like pick a style and stick with it, and I don't think that's wrong either. But this is cool, and I appreciate the challenge that going through their catalog presented to me. Did you go back and listen to their other stuff?
I went back and listened to a couple albums. I didn't write down which ones I listened to, and yeah, I must have hit the one that sounded like a Joy Division album because yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the L-shaped man. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But yeah, so this is very cool. This is more, I would say, how can I put this? This one, there's a lot of just straight ahead hardcore punk. It really made me think of like Dead Kennedys or Circle Jerks, but also there's like some indie rock kind of tracks on here, like Antenna and Dark Summer. They're like, whoa, okay, and and even some stuff that's like, wow, that sounds like if the Clash wrote something with like psychedelic fuzz guitar. Like what?
Yeah,
Um, yeah.
yeah.
So really, a lot of interesting territory that they're covering here. But I thought this is really great, and there was some beautiful stuff, and a lot of really you know uh, poignant things about society, man. Which is kind of like I think if
Well, yeah.
if you're doing punk right, you're doing that. Okay. But yeah, I really liked. I thought Other Hells was a great. I thought that was a banger of a punk song. Uh, and
The
really like
closest to like pure or true, whatever you want to call it, punk would probably be that one track. Then everything else kind of skirts on like a what did I call it? I didn't know what the hell to call it, so I was like, what is this? Talking Heads meet Shoegaze, Punkabilly 3000, Surfer Rock. I have no idea what to call this.
there's a lot. They are touching a lot of different uh, uh, a lot of different ground musically on this
Yeah.
album, I will say. And like that kind of speaks to like the rest of their career though. So I'm like, okay. But yeah, I really liked Deep Down Where I Belong and Death, Destruction, Mayhem, which they have a video for. I didn't get a chance to watch that yet. But yeah. Um, what's your take on this record? How did you feel about it?
I like so it's a bit out of my wheelhouse. It's not usually something I listen to. I don't see myself. I see myself revisiting it for the end of the year, you
Sure.
know, for our top albums. But outside of that, probably not. Wasn't really
Really?
my thing. I
Okay.
didn't. I didn't hate it. It just
Yeah.
didn't grab me. Like, What did grab me was the bass. Holy crap! This bassist knows their shit. Like
Yeah.
I was so many bass lines. I was just like I couldn't hear the rest of the song. I was just like, yeah, no, lay that down again. Bring it
Oh,
back.
okay.
It's really,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I thought this was a great record. I thought it was again. I like to be challenged sometimes, and I think this presented that to me. And I'm like, okay, great. But I thought there was so much tasty stuff, uh, and really just like, okay, lots of twists and turns. It was totally not predictable.
Oh no, not at all.
And I like that. So I applaud them, and I really found this to be a very enjoyable record. If you like your things on more on the avant-garde side, I think Tell Me Your Dream by Ceremony is a record you should check out. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like the title, like the album was an answer to the question. The the album was the question to the to what the title was asking. Tell me your dream. You're like, okay, this this flow of consciousness as music almost.
Sure. Okay, I could dig that. But yeah, and yet it flows. All the transitions, but stylistically or whatever. It's not jarring. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
No, it's really goes smoothly. So it's like wow, it's so well thought out, and I mean, I just thought there was a lot of just like beauty all over this, and no, I appreciate it. Again, so something different for us, but this is the most interesting thing coming out around the time of this recording, so I thought let's do that, and yeah, so I hope that it wasn't such a too painful an exercise, Chase.
Oh no, not at all. Definitely the most unique thing we've listened to this year.
Sure.
And I applaud that full on. But I took your advice and I actually listened to Creatures of the Night and Destroyer after I listened to this, and I was like, now do I like these albums? Because I like both those albums quite a bit. Do I like these albums because this didn't click with me? I kind of had that struggle.
Interesting. So interesting. You went from Ceremony to Kiss. Okay, but I'm glad carrying over from last episode. I was like, yeah, check out Creatures of the Night. That's like the totally metal Kiss record. Was I wrong?
You were 1,000% correct. Yes.
Okay, yeah, that is a very metal Kiss album. Yeah, and good. So I'm good. Well, here's the thing. Maybe it took Ceremony to get you into Kiss. I don't know.
Thanks, Ceremony. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So there's that. I don't know. But I thought this was a really cool album, and thank you for indulging like maybe this weird choice. But okay, are we good on this? Oh,
sure.
They're going out on tour this fall. We'll actually be able to see them at the Wonder Ballroom September 24th. Chase, contact Relapse. See if we can get on the get us press passes. And also Dry Socket, our support for them on that tour, and they are excellent. I saw them once, and looking forward to see them again. So very cool. Also of note, Ceremony put out a live album earlier this year in February, and it's really good. I highly recommend that as well. I really liked that. And they do cover the Dead Kennedys on that. They do California Uber Alleys. So but yeah, Ceremony. Tell Me Your Dream. I really like this. I thought it's a very enjoyable slab of music. I just thank you. Thanks for the challenge. Thanks for the listen. Liked it a lot. Okay. So next segment. What's that one? Bears your name?
Up next on Chase's Classic Album, we have Anthrax, Stomp 442. Released August 24th, 1995 on Elektra Records. This is Anthrax's 7th full-length studio album and their first album without Dan Spitz. He was replaced with Paul Crook, probably best known for his work with Meatloaf. So that's pretty cool. Okay. I mean,
yeah. And so I will say, let's get right to that. The absence of Dan Spitz, I think, is felt on this record. Paul Crook played on this one and Volume 8. He was never officially a member of Anthrax. As a matter of fact, when I first saw Anthrax in the year 2000, they still hadn't had a full-time replacement. They got Dave Sabo from Skid Row to tour with them on that year. The Beeline Across America or something like that is whatever the tour was in 2000. Fu Manchu and Speed Dealer opened on that tour. But it was a great time. I got to see Anthrax for the first time. Yeah, no Dan Spitz, and I think that hurts the songwriting. Here's the thing. I don't think this record sucks, but wow, it is not as good as Sound of White Noise. Yeah, and it's I think it's good, not great. Is really what's going on here. Like, Scott's riffs are good. Also, I don't think the production is quite as strong. So that, it sounds a little thinner. Scott's riffs are still good, but we don't have these sweet leads, and that I think that hurts it. Again, some cool songs. Definitely, the whole proceedings are obviously elevated by the presence of John Bush. Just one of the greatest voices in rock or heavy metal. Like it, but don't love it. But there are some cool songs on here. I always liked the album opener, Random Acts of Senseless Violence. But I found it to be a little weak in the revisit. It was okay, but then track 2, Fueled, which is a single, great. I do like that song.
Yep.
And some other good stuff like Riding Shotgun and American Pompeii. There's an album closes with a really tender kind of ballad that I'm not mad at called Bear. There's some good stuff on this record. But classic, I would say, is dubious on this one. I don't think it's an essential release from Anthrax. John Bush's time with Anthrax opens and closes with 2 great records and 2 good but not amazing ones in between. When they come back in I think it was 2003 with We've Come for You All, and they finally got a lead guitarist at that time. His name was Rob Caggiano, and I think he only made that record. He might have been on The Greater of Two Evils, the re-recorded best of. I can't remember, but he was good. But yeah, We've Come for You All was a great one. We won't be covering it, but yeah, this one, it sucks. It's fine. I can't find there's no some big lame thing that pisses me off about it. It's just feels really average, and
it feels less like an Anthrax album than I heard people people were saying Sound of White Noise. It barely sounds like an Anthrax album. No, this is the one that barely sounds like an Anthrax album. I mean, it's like they're trying to warn us with the big ball of garbage on the fucking cover.
Okay. Well, and
I'm pushing a little hard. I don't actually hate this album at all. I just wanted to poke fun there.
Sure. Go ahead.
There's plenty of Anthrax isms here. Scott's riffs are pretty fun. Same with Charlie doing his thing. He never stops,
and Frank is Frank.
And exactly, yeah. Everybody, they're still doing what they do. It's just the production and some of the choices were a little some of the songs are a little "I'ma fuck you up" a little more than they usually are. To me, a little more jock brained, as the missus likes to say.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And that's kind of that's kind of the low-hanging fruit. It's kind of well, we need to get another song in. How about something about kicking somebody's ass or being mad at somebody? Okay. So I get that. Yeah, it's kind of I would say, and it's again, I don't think this album sucks at all. But I think there's not a lot of great material. There are good songs all around, but not great stuff. And the strength of the previous record was, man, every song was awesome, and even if that stylistically wasn't your thing, it's if you're just someone who listens to songcraft, these were all really great ideas that had all worked, it all gelled. and it came together perfectly. And this doesn't. It doesn't feel like, you know, how some albums feel like it's just a bunch of songs, right?
Yeah.
It's not quite like that, but it's so close to that. And so, mildly disappointing. I there's nothing like that infuriates me about this record. It's just like, wow, it just isn't Sound of White Noise, which is one of my favorite albums of all time. You know, it's just like, you know what? Come Taste the Band by Deep Purple is good, but it's not Deep Purple in rock. It's not Machine Head. You know, it's not Fireball. You know, so, and I think that would maybe be a good comparison. You know.
Yeah.
So Anthrax, Stomp 442. It's okay. I mean, it's not a I hate it, I'm mad, but like, you know.
If anything, this is proof that we could probably listen to John Bush sing the phone book and be okay with it, because this is pretty mediocre. And
Yeah,
we're like, yeah, but John Bush is in it, elevated it, just him being there.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, okay, when he did that Category 7 band, like, there was riffs, but there were no songs. Like, I can't tell you a song from that, you know? And, like, but John singing on it made it great to listen to, because, like, I just love that voice. But if he wasn't on this, I would think this was a colossal failure. If Anthrax had changed vocalists again, like, you know, like, right after that was a bit of a weird one-off, like Born Again or something, you know? I feel like, yeah, this would be just like a dismal failure. And it's not. It's just kind of like, I just feel kind of gray about this one, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I feel ya.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot more on that. Oh, yeah, Dime from Pantera does guest guitar on a couple of songs. But
that would explain what I was about to say. I'm like, there's a little bit of like Pantera in here. Am I crazy?
Yeah, they lean a little harder into the groove on this.
Yeah.
You know, but I think the fact that they don't have like a guy who's a member of the band doing lead guitar, writing lead guitar, just makes these songs overall weaker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you have basically a session lead guitarist in Paul Crook, and, you know, a guest star, you know, coming in and doing stuff, and he's not going to bring his best material because he's going to save that for Pantera. So, like, yeah, it's just kind of like it doesn't fully gel.
Yeah.
So again, it's not like a total failure, and I don't think it's a waste of my time to listen to this record. There are some songs I like on this, but it's I'm reminded why I didn't spend a ton of time with it back in the day, while I, you know, worshipped Sound of White Noise. So there you go, Stomp 442. It's okay, but it's nothing to write home about. Yeah, and that feels like a weird review to do, but here we are. Do you have anything more else about this? What were standout tracks for you, if any?
Well, standout tracks for me, Random Acts of Senseless Violence, Fueled, and King Size were probably my, like,
those are all good.
But not, yeah.
Yeah, they're all good, and they're all kind of early in the album, too. You know, so, like, in the first half.
They front-loaded it, definitely. Yeah. They front-loaded this one with what they thought was the strongest stuff, and I definitely was, by About American Pompeii, I was kind of checked out. I don't like the lyrics to that one, just I thought musically that one had a little more going on, but yeah, it does sort of plateau like in the second half, and So anyway, that's Anthrax Stomp 442. It's like, it's okay, but it's not amazing. Okay. If we're good here, okay. Let's get into some upcoming shows. Holy crap, there is a lot going on, especially the next 2 weekends. Holy shit. So let me just get right into that. Coming right up, August 13th through the 16th in Seattle, it's the Soldiers of Steel Festival, which apparently I am attending. Headliners include Sanctuary, Liege Lord, Hellwitch, Saint, and the Accused AD, and a couple of dozen other great bands. Sacred Blade, their visas got denied, so they could not come in and do that. But Heir Apparent have come in and will be performing like last minute, so that's cool. Heir Apparent's going to be on this show.
So another classic Pacific Northwest band. They were supposed to play this fest last year and then had to bow out. So um, great news. So that is cool. But yeah, that's going to be an excellent weekend. I'm going to be so tired. Oh my God. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Um, um, yeah. That very weekend, following their performance at Soldiers of Steel, Adamantis and Tower Hill will be playing at the Hawthorne Hideaway Saturday, August 15th, with support from Nocteris and Memorless are awesome. So that'll be a great show if you're in Portland to check out. It's going to be mostly a power metal show. So yeah, let's see. And then that very same day, downtown on 2nd Avenue, it's the Summer Shred Music Fest. Silver Talon, Skulldozer, and Altar of Hereth, among a bunch of other bands. This is a rock and metal fest. This is a cool time. Go check out Silver Talon. This is a free one-day festival. It's going to be food carts. It's going to be music and fun. Check that out if you're going to be in town in Portland this weekend. Let's see. And also, Sunday, August 16th at Pioneer Courthouse Square, get your Doom on with Acid Bath and Yob. That's a thing. Let's see. The following weekend, Friday, August 21st, at Dante's, Stainless are celebrating their album release, and with support from Solicitor, great speed metal band I love, and support also from Wizard Cage, who are like, you like the new wave of British heavy metal, you like Angel Witch, you like Witchfinder General, you're gonna like them. Chase, you're going to this, aren't you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're finally gonna see Solicitor. They're so great. Oh man. One of my favorite bands out there these days. And if death metal is more your flavor, head on over to the Blackwater, also Friday, August 21st, to see Insanity, Death Metal Legends, with support from Oxygen Destroyer, the Kaiju-themed death metal band, and fantastic Death Thrashers Hallucinator. So that's going to be a very killer show. But yeah, the very next evening, at the Hawthorne Hideaway, Coven will be performing with Headless Pez, brand new Thrashers Imperiosis, and Dead Nexus in support. It's a great night of thrash metal at Hawthorne Hideaway. Saturday night, get out for that, the 22nd. Let's see. Wow. And then Sunday, August 23rd at Dots Cafe, the Portland Metal Swap Meet returns from 3 to 6 p.m. This is a free event. Go and get your shirts, CDs, vinyls, cassettes, posters, zines, all kinds of cool heavy metal swag, and hang with our community. Great bunch of cats. This is a really cool event put on by Dylan Laviolette from Headsplit Records. I have to work, sadly, but I encourage anybody who is not in my situation to go, because this is a really cool event. Let's see. Friday, August 28th at the Twilight Cafe, big old death metal show. Let's see. To Violently Vomit are the headliners, and they are ex-members of Disgorge. Now, I saw Disgorge.
Been a minute.
I saw Disgorge in like 2003 at the Ash Street Saloon. It was supposed to be a co-headlining tour with them and Incantation, but Incantation had to drop off the bill. But I still have this giant tour poster from that. But Disgorge was great. Putrid Pile are also on the bill. That is, they are a semi-legendary death metal band. Local death metal band, Back from Death, who are so entertaining, are also on the bill. Band I can't read their name, sorry. And then Cascadian Demise and Gore Storm Massacre. I'm like, okay, why don't we just say We Are Death Metal is the name of your band? But yeah, so that's a big old night of death metal. Get out to that if that's your bag. Let's see. Doom Metal Legends, The Obsessed, will be playing the High Watermark on Saturday, September 12th. Get out to that. Time Rift and Tigers on Opium will be in support. Let's see. And another a legendary death metal band, Mortiskull, will be playing the Twilight Cafe on September 18th with support from Ripping Remains, Coffin Rot, and Face Kneeler. Wow, more death metal for that. Okay. Oh, and okay. So that's the extent of our calendar at present. That's our show. Chase, would you get us with the sign off, please?
Sure. Thanks for watching Heavy Metal Breakdown. Like, comment, subscribe, and remember to get up. Everybody's going to move their feet. Get down. Everybody's going to leave their seat.
You gotta lose your mind in Detroit. Rock City.
Rock City.
Ta-da. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Good night.